Over 25 chrome street views, 60s, 50s, maybe some 70s in here, but actually 20, I think it was 29 street views. '17 theaters, auditoriums, opera houses, theaters, opera houses, auditoriums. 17. Over 25 large letter greetings to people, large letter people. You got names and uncles and cousins, aunts, people's names, grandpa's in there, loved ones, sisters, friend, mod, nephew, aunt. Large letter, over 25. 25 dogs. There are a few real photos in here, but 25 puppies, dogs, a couple real photos. Puppies, dogs, 25. 25 real photo postcards, RPPCs, identified U.S. locations. 25 RPPC real photo postcards, U.S. locations, all identified. '40 ship postcards, many real photos in this lot. 40 shipping postcards, many real photos. Yeah, probably a dozen real photos or more, shipping and shipping related. 40 of them. 25 Tux Oilette cards. So they're all going to be Europe locations, but 25 Tux Oilette postcards. 38, we'll actually call it more than 35 postcards, mostly going to be New Year's and greetings. They all have a clock on them. So over 35, again, mostly New Year's, but there'll be some other greetings, all have a clock on them. Pretty unique topic lot here. 35, over 35 clocks, again, mostly New Year's, but some other greetings. Over 30 busy persons or busy people correspondence cards. There are going to be some duplications in here. There are a few chrome cards, but mostly these are linen. Maybe a few earlier. That one's a chrome and that one's a chrome. There are going to be some duplications, but busy persons correspondence card. 50 postcards, linen and earlier, all from Virginia. Various locations. Over 50 cards from Virginia. Linen and earlier. Several different locations. Fredericksburg, Charlottesville, Richmond. Linen and earlier. 50 Virginia cards. Over 55 dressed animals, many Alfred Manzier cards, cats, dogs. Over 55, a lot are Manzier, a lot are linen Manzier, some chrome Manzier. But over 55 dressed anthropomorphic animals. Ever see squirrels playing poker, dogs, mice playing poker, bears on the beach, dogs, a dressed Batman monkey, mice, squirrels, donkeys, monkeys, Dressed animals, over 55 of these. 50 real photo postcards, RPPCs, identified U.S. locations. 50 real photo postcards, RPPCs, identified U.S. locations. Some rodeo riders. There was a lot of Washington and Oregon. Actually, that one was Panama Canal, so mostly U.S. locations, but all identified. How about exaggerated gooey ducks for you Oregon and Washington people? There you go. 48 linen and earlier restaurants, bars, taverns, diners, cafes, restaurants, bars, taverns, diners, all tea rooms, I think, are also in here, but 48 linen, mostly linen, might be a few earlier ones, but no chrome in this lot. A lot of really nice linen and earlier restaurants, cafes, diners, bars, etc. 50 linen and earlier New York state cards, so various locations around New York State. A lot of Ithaca, Johnstown, Ithaca, Kingston, New York. So over 50, a lot of Long Island towns represented, Adirondacks. So 50 New York State postcards. Over 60 cats. Some real photos. That's an Ernest Nister cat. Some have a little bit of damage. Point that out during the auction. But over 60 kitty cats, kittens. Some real photos. 60 cats, kittens. That's a Lewis Wayne, but it has some damage. So over 60 cat, kittens, some real photos. Over 60 kitty cats. $60 real photo postcards. We got some named actresses, some unknown locations, different subject matter, some foreign ones, unidentified ones. We got some Europe, Curacao here. Just some unidentified locations, foreign or people. So people, unidentified locations, different things, foreign, birds, animals. Nice research lot here. 60 real photos. Some have information, some don't. But 60 of them. This is 60 manufacturing plants, mills, factories, mining, but all industrial manufacturing buildings, silk mills, coal minings, plants, so all these industrial facilities, pottery companies, mills, factories, manufacturing plants, coal mines. 60 of these, all linen and earlier. A lot of old ones in here. 60. Over 50 lighthouses, chrome and earlier. A lot of ones from Atlantic City, but also many other various locations. Chrome and earlier, all standard size, all with lighthouses. Again, there's a lot from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Some repeats in here, but 50 over 50 lighthouses, chrome and earlier, standard size. $70 hospitals, all standard size chrome, all U.S., I believe all U.S. locations. Some may be like college hospitals or college medical facilities, but all health-related hospitals, VA hospitals, all chrome, all standard size. There will be some duplication, nothing major, but a few will have doubles or triples. But 70 hospitals, medical facilities, crippled children facilities, 70 hospitals, chrome size, I'm sorry, chrome standard size, 70 of them. Over 119, actually I think it is 119, all standard size chrome motels, hotels. So over 115, I think the actual count's 119 chrome standard size motels, hotels. This will weigh out over a pound, so keep that in mind. Be toward the end, so hopefully you've already won something by the time you get to these. But 119 chrome standard size hotels and motels. Some repeats, very few duplication, but there is some. Over 80 horses. There are some donkeys, mules in here too, but mostly horses, but a few donkeys. There's some donkeys and burros, mules, but really nice old ones here. Some repeats, but all have horses, donkeys, or mules. Some real photos, over 80. Horses, donkeys, mules, etc. Over 80. Some real photos, some duplication. But all horses are in here somewhere. 75 linen motels. Various locations throughout the United States. But all linen, all motels. Maybe some cabins or cottages, but you get the point. It's all motels, roadside accommodations, linen. So you got 1940s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. 75 of these. Various locations, all linen, all standard size. Some really nice graphics, multi-view linens, motels. 100, a little over 100, all Pennsylvania, all linen and earlier, all standard size. Various Pennsylvania location, churches, town views, street views, high schools, post offices, libraries, quarries, monuments, a whole bunch of different buildings, locations, Gettysburg. All linen and earlier, and mostly what I'm seeing here is earlier. So 1920s, teens, various locations in Pennsylvania, but well over 100, all Pennsylvania locations. Williamsport, really nice cards. Over 100, all Pennsylvania. Linen and earlier. 95 linen and earlier, mostly earlier. Railroad stations, railroad depots, terminal stations. Some really great cards here. Linen and earlier, railroad stations and depots, all standard size. All U.S. locations, I believe. But great subject matter. Beautiful cards. Linen, earlier, railroad stations, terminal buildings, depots. 95 of these. Actually, there's 96, but I'll call it 95. Big towns, cities, little towns. 95 railroad stations, terminal buildings, depots. Great cards. 130 Yellowstone Park postcards. Some of these ones up front here are uncommon views that can fetch $15 to $25. 130 of these, all linen and earlier, all Yellowstone. Some uncommon views in here. Toward the back here, you can see some condition on the back there. There are low-numbered 100 series Hanes in here also. So 130 Yellowstone National Park cards, linen and earlier, all standard size. Some low-numbered 100 Hanes cards, which are the ones you'll want. And some of those ones up front, some of the uncommon views are $10 to $15 to $20, $25 cards. So there's some low-numbered Hanes here into the hundreds. 130 Yellowstone cards. 85 Bathing Beauties, risque for the time. I'm sure purely scandalous, but risque Bathing Beauty arcade cards and postcard mix. So all Bathing Beauties, women in their bathing attire. Again, very scandalous. Some comic ones, but all bathing attire. Mostly, I think, there might be a mix, half and half mix of postcards and arcade cards. Some real photos that are tinted, but mix of arcade cards and postcards. Call them risque because at the time these were very risque. 85. Actually, I think there might be 89 of these. Some humor ones, but again, risque postcards and arcade cards. Some minor duplication. Over 240 continental size. These are going to be all Nevada. Reno, Laughlin, Las Vegas. Duplication, great for the reseller, but over 240 continental size, Las Vegas, Reno, Laughlin, Nevada cards, casinos and views. Mostly casinos, a lot of repeats, which is again great for the reseller. Reno, Laughlin, and Las Vegas casinos and views of the towns. So over 240, great for the reseller. You know, list them once and you got several backups behind it. List it and forget it. So 240 Las Vegas, Reno, Laughlin, Nevada, casinos, hotels, stuff like that. Continental size, so 4x6. Again, great for the reseller. This will be over a 2-pound lot. 4x6 Vegas, Laughlin, and Reno, Nevada hotels. All chrome, all continental size. Las Vegas, Reno, and Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Laughlin, and Reno. 160 greetings, mostly birthday. Some Christmas and Easter have snuck in here, but pretty much birthday and just general greetings. And again, some Christmas, Easter, Valentine's may have snuck in here. But again, mostly hearty greetings, birthday, florally stuff. So 160. This is going to weigh in at least 1.5 pounds. Birthday greetings, general greetings, some Christmas and Easter and Valentine's snuck in here. Some trade cards also. So just continuation, 160 greetings. Happy birthday. How you doing? Some Christmas, Easter, and Valentine's, and maybe some other holidays snuck in here, but generally it's just birthday greetings and how you doing cards. 160, 1920s and earlier, might be a 1930s in there, but mostly 19 teens. 160 of these. Great for crafters, etc. If we have time, this is 67 military Stereoviews covering World War I, the Japan and Russian War, maybe some other wars in here. But 67 military-related Stereoview cards. World War I, Japan and Russia War, maybe 1 or 2 real photos in here, at least one that went by. War action, 67 of them. Stereoviews. Over 50 Stereoviews, some real photos of areas, places, towns, animals, stuff like that. Some probably foreign in here, but it's places, some real photos, towns, cities, people. Over 50, some real photos. Have the curling to the card that we're used to. Again, some real photos, towns, cities, people, places. 50 of them, Stereoviews. This is over 50 Stereoview. I'm sorry, over 60 Stereoviews from the, I believe, all the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. I believe that's where these are all from. I think it's 1904 World's Fair. 60 of these, over 60. I think it's like 64. Some are real photos. They have that unique curl to the cards that we're used to with Stereoviews. Some of them do. Some are pretty straight. Just don't be surprised if some do have that curl to them. 1904 St. Louis World's Fair Stereoview cards, over 60 of them. And of course, a few lucky winners, or winner, I don't know yet, are going to win the Popeyes Postcards exclusive WhatNot Matthew Kirsch signed exclusive postcard.